Hello everyone, this is Wanjiru Kishangi. I want to do a quick video on how to set your stop loss and what a stop loss is and how to trail stop. So one, in every trade you take, you should always have an amount that you're comfortable to lose if that trade goes against you. And it is that much that is going to guide you on how to do your stop loss. Now on this pair, you can see that I have a trade going on. This is Euro GBP. It's on a downward movement. So I entered a sell for the sake of this video. And now, if this is my point of entry, my stop loss is expected to be at the top of the shift candle or the entry candlestick, or if you're into patterns, on the candlestick giving us the patterns, okay? If you're on the blocks, where your blocks are retested, that is where you're expected to do your stop loss. So you do your stop loss 2 to 3 or 3 to 5 pips above your block or above your pattern or above your shift candle. So how do you do your stop loss? You can do it manually by just looking at the price here, deciding how much or how much you're comfortable to lose, and then you just key in that stop loss on your trade. Alternatively, you can do the easy one, which is drag and drop, and that is what I'll do now. So you go to where your trade is, you left hold on your mouse, then you drag to the top side. Once you drag to the top side, you can see at this far end here, I'm getting a notification of my stop loss, that if I place my stop loss at that point, I'll lose $2.65 for 10.6 pips. Now, it is important that you do not risk too much, neither too little. So at least keep your stop loss either between 5 to 10 if you're at an optimal entry, or if you're late, or let's say you're not really sure, or depending with the currency that you're trading, you can use maybe at most 20. Never go beyond 20. That will be too much of a risk. So in this trade, since I know that I'm at a very comfortable point, I would risk 5 pips, and that I would lose just $1.3 in case it goes against me. So I release it. You just release, drag and modify, and then you can see that I have a stop loss. Now there is this red line that shows my stop loss. Now, if that trade went against me and it hit my stop loss, that would mean that I would lose the 1.3 US dollars, and the rest of my account would be protected. But you can see that this trade went my way. Like, I did good analysis on it. But now I may have, I may exit the trade in 3 ways. One, if I had my personal goals, then I would have set a take profit. Okay, this you can see through the calculator here. This trade has already gone 49.5 pips. So suppose my personal goal was 30 pips, and I would have set my target as 30 pips, then my trade would automatically take me out after I've earned the 30 pips. But now it is open. I left it open. So if you want to do your take profit, if you want to set your take profit, let's say I'm not around my computer and I would want to set a certain amount of money, so that once that trade hits my take profit, I don't have to keep checking. I'll just find money in my account. How do I do that? You go back to the trade. You see that there's the drag and modify. You left hold on your mouse. This time you drag to the direction of profit, so where you expect the trade to go, and you can see that on this far end it's telling me that I'll earn $18. Let's do 70 pips. Yeah, so I'll earn $17 if this trade will go for 70.8 pips. So if I was comfortable with that much, then I'll just release it. And now you can see that I have a take profit on at this price point, where if this trade goes for 70 pips, then I'll just earn that money. And if I have a stop loss at this far end, if it goes against me with 5 pips, then with 10 pips, sorry, then I'll lose $1. So that is how you set your stop loss and how you set your take profit, if at all you have some personal goals. Now, at some point, you may realize that maybe you're either setting your TP too high or too low, whereby you just picking maybe 30 pips or 50 pips, and then by the time you open your chart, that trade has gone your way but has moved more or double, even triple your personal goals. So what do you do about that? You do something we call trail stopping. This is moving your stop loss from a point of risk to reward. So if this is where I've placed my stop loss, when it's here, it means that I'm still risking $1 from my money. So what do I do if this trade goes my way? I'm going to wait for a retracement. Okay, so if this is a sell, the buy candlesticks are giving us retracements or pullbacks, whichever word that you want to use for that. So what do? You pick your stop loss again, left hold on your mouse and drag it to the last pullback. Okay, don't be too hasty and don't be too greedy. Don't move it too close, because sometimes they will throw a weak back, get you out and continue moving. So make sure that you're doing it at the beginning of the pullback. So you're going to keep pushing your stop loss until to the last end. So the first I would have moved it to this one. Then after this pullback here, I would still move it closer. Then with this one, it's too close and you can see that the ADR has been exhausted. So there's no point of moving it here. I'll just maybe use a different exit strategy or wait for my TP to be hit maybe tomorrow. But that is how you trail stop, moving your stop loss after every retracement, okay? And don't be too greedy. Let it not be too fast, and let it not be too near, okay? Like too close to the market action.